Hello and welcome back to Wasteland 3. Let's get started. Last episode we finished exploring our base, met some squatters, a crazy prisoner, and befriended a dog. Which was the best part. We told the squatters to leave, we left the prisoner locked up, but we befriended that dog. We are dog people and cat people. Just not people. And that's quite alright. So now I need to figure out what I'm supposed to do next, because I have no clue. Oh, that's cool. You can just get a like, hey, look at your little stats. Right here. Gives me 3% extra hit chance. I don't know how good that is. Let's talk to him and see what we're supposed to do.
Rangers, good to see you.
Thank you. These volunteers you mentioned, where are you getting them from?
Well, I've got friends in the Marshals, the Patriarch's Palace Guard, and some local militias. They've always got more folks wanting to sign up than they have positions for. So I asked my pals to send over everybody on their waiting lists. Now, some of these folks may be, less than top grade for sure. But most will be solid recruits, ready and willing to learn. You'll have to pick and choose.
Oh, I like picking and choosing. If you're going to be our chief of security, we want to know more about you.
Happy to tell you what you need to know.
What we need to know. You've served with the Patriarch for so long. You must like him.
I do indeed. Some folks can't get past his brusque ways, but that's just the impatience of a man who knows what's right, dealing with fools who don't. He cares too deeply about the well-being of the people of Colorado to let political courtesy slow him down.
You know, I get that. Like, I really do.
Of course, you'll hear a lot of folk condemning him for hurting this group or that group with his decisions. But the way I see it, they should be glad it wasn't them who had to make the choice.
So what's your story?
Well, came here with my folks when I was a kid, and was a young man when Saul was trying to unite the families and make Colorado a state. I got behind him right away. He had leader written all over him, even back then. I've served at his side ever since, fighting against the monster army, consolidating power here in town, helping him expand our borders.
What Mr. Greatsky means is that he played a key role in many of the Patriarch's greatest victories, and he had no small part in making Colorado what it is today.
But is Colorado what great today? Like, kinda seems like a frozen hellhole.
You're too kind, Darius. Well, the fighting's never really ended. Trying to hold it all together is a constant struggle. This business with his children is just the latest in a long line of troubles.
Yeah.
I'll be here.
I think we talked enough for now. We've talked enough in general. I want to get to the shooty bang bang. Colorado Springs. That away.
Greetings, Rangers.
Do I get in it? Oh, no, I can talk to it. Oh, no. I'm leaving? Boo-doo-boo-doo-boo. I don't want to. Let's go to Colorado Springs. Loading screens, loading screens. Like, I have an SSD. I have 2 SSDs. So the fact that this is taking a while is, I can't imagine it on hard drive. I'm not used to loading screens taking this long. There's nothing necessarily wrong with it, but we live in an age where people are extremely impatient. Man, everybody kind of needs to heal up. I wish there was just a take a nap option. I definitely do want to heal, though. You should heal. I think you two are good. I'll consider you good too. No. Yes.
Please, my son's not a Dorsey. Let him go.
Oh, I did not realize this was going on. Why are they wearing animal heads?
My son's done nothing wrong.
Oh, I'll talk to you then.
You don't look like marshals. Do you work for the Patriarch?
We're not marshals, we're rangers. There's an obvious difference. We're the rangers. We work for anyone who needs our help.
Then my boy needs your help. He's going to be executed. And they won't listen when I say he's no killer. Judge Watkins has sentenced my son to die. Austin is all I have left. Everyone else died on the plains. He's a good boy. He never hurt anyone. I'm sure of it. Please, maybe Watkins will listen to you.
What happened? Why was your son sentenced to death?
I don't even know why he was rounded up. He won't tell me. Says he's embarrassed. I know they caught him doing something wrong, but he says he never hurt anyone. If you talk to him, maybe he'll tell you what happened. Sometimes it's easier to talk to a stranger than your mother. I know that much.
Who's your son?
Austin Pease, the skinny boy up on the platform. I can't imagine he killed anyone. We've seen enough death on our way out here. He never wanted to hurt anyone, ever.
What's your story?
Our family escaped the wars in the East. Tried to make our way across the plains. My husband, my other son, my daughters, one by one, picked off and killed. Now it's just the two of us, and I'm gonna lose him too.
Alright, see you later.
Help my son!
We ain't gonna beg for our lives!
Martial
We ain't
Enforcer.
quit like you!
These are just a bunch of angry people.
Taunt the prisoners all you want. They deserve it.
Nearly as Dorsey lives, he'll kill you all!
He's the only one that has clothes on.
Dorsey scum!
The teenage prisoner is gaunt and pale. His hair is tousled and greasy, his face angular with hunger. He stares at the pillories with dread, swallowing occasionally. He sees you staring at him and snaps back to reality.
Sorry, I didn't mean to ignore you. Just got a lot on my mind.
How did you get in trouble with the marshals?
Made a real big mistake. See, the Plains gangs chased my mom and me off our land. We lost everything. Heard this was a place of God-fearing people and thought they'd do right by us. People here kept us out in the cold, letting us starve to death while they sat inside, warm and fed. Then the Dorseys came and gave me some food and some kindness and asked me to do some vandalism. I figured, what was the harm? I never killed no one, but I did bust some windows. Marshals caught me doing it, and they said I was working with the Dorseys. Magistrate agreed, so here I am. Mom would have talked me out of it. I should have talked to her first.
Why'd you do it?
We were starving. No two ways about it. We were going to die. Dorseys gave us food. I figured a few windows was a worthwhile trade for the bread and meat that saved our lives.
This is a tough one. I definitely don't think the punishment fits the crime, but I don't want him off scot-free either.
I thought it was too harsh, but what happens if I speak up now? Will they come after my mom? I can't take the chance.
What's your sentence?
Magistrate tells me it's death. They're gonna strip me down and tie me to those things. And they're gonna let the cold do its work.
It's definitely a more humane way of executing prisoners.
I wonder if it'll hurt.
Oh, yeah, it'll hurt.
Wish I could tell you it won't, kid. But that'd be a lie.
Yeah, it'll be pretty excruciating. Let's say we can free you. What's that worth to you?
Magistrate's a hard man. I wish I could believe it'd work. I'd do anything for someone who could get me free without hurting anybody in the process. Guess I don't have any money to give you, but I'd pay you back in hard work, if you'll have me.
Do you have any useful skills?
I'm used to hard work around the homestead, and I ain't too bad with a gun either. My folks made sure I could hunt and fight. I always dreamed of coming to the big city and being a newspaper man. You know, interviewing people, telling the truth about how things really are. Sure didn't turn out like I hoped.
He shakes his head. You got a daring escape plan?
No, I was never no desperado. Don't rightly know why I let myself get caught up in this.
He swallows, hard, his eyes on the pillories.
But if I'm to die, I'd at least like to do that right. Gonna do that like a man.
Alright, see you
Nice
later.
talking to you.
Bastards!
This kid's going in the pillories next.
We ain't gonna beg for a...
This dour man looks out at the pillories with an expression of grim satisfaction. His sallow skin pulls tight over his face, and his thin lips press together in a hard line.
Howdy, Judge. How's your heart? Still colder than a well-digger's ass?
Marshal Quan, impertinent as ever, I see. Rangers, I am Magistrate Silas Watkins. I have heard of your arrival, partly from the confessions of the Dorsey Raiders. You'll be pleased to know that I sentenced them to death for their part in the attack on the city and your convoy.
Which reminds me, that Dorsey you requested stand trial? He was clearly guilty and sentenced to the pillories. A waste of my time. He did have this note, though, which you may find interesting.
Austin Pease says he didn't kill anyone. What will it take to free him?
His crimes are still severe. He was part of the Dorsey uprising. He caused significant property damage. His actions diverted marshals from responding to reports of attacks, magnifying the harm the Dorseys were able to inflict. Argue a case, and I might show lenience.
Kiss Ass 4. He took the job only because he was starving. True justice would free him and let him work to redeem himself for his minor infractions? What if the Rangers were to pay for his damages? Nope, I'm not paying shit. He's not a bad kid. He's all his mother, and he's all his mother has. Kill him. You might as well kill her. He's too young for a death sentence. Surely you can offer him some mercy. We're gonna do the Kiss Ass one because I put a bunch of points in Kiss Ass for a reason.
I am not certain you truly understand the Patriarch's justice, but your words ring true. Perhaps death is too severe a punishment.
He thinks a moment, tapping his lips.
This is irregular, but it is within my powers to grant you full custody of Austin Pease. Any further infractions he may commit are the Ranger's responsibility. I would recommend keeping him out of trouble.
Yep.
You should inform the boy. Best he hears the good news from you.
Hey, Rangers!
I hope you
How'd
die
you like
slow!
that welcome party at the lake?
Oh, I'm gonna kill you.
We ain't gonna beg for our lives. We ain't weak like you.
The
Oh.
deluge of blood is coming for you all!
Still here. Not looking forward to what comes next.
We talked to the magistrate. He says he'll release you, but you'll be working for us now.
What? Are you serious? You really saved my life and I get to be a ranger?
Whoa. You get to be a janitor at the best.
Soon as they let me free, I'm going straight to your headquarters. I'll do whatever you need me to do. Clean guns, scrub toilets, you name it.
And see, now you're on the right track. Scrub toilets, stay away from guns.
Thank you. Thank you.
I don't trust you enough to have you around guns.
The
Okay, there is something over here. Marshal deputy. Pile of corpses. I love piles of corpses. Let's go talk to the mama. I want her to be, like, very grateful.
You Rangers are heroes. I'm gonna tell everyone what you did for my son.
No mercy on your soul!
Thank you.
Getting a little bit of extra labor was the least I could do. Honestly.
Death to Buchanan! Death to the 100 stinking
I hope
families!
you die slow!
Everybody stand back. You can see just fine from there.
It says that there's something here, but maybe there's not really something here. I'm looking for people with names. These people with names
Mom?
have words.
Oh, sorry. Never mind.
Just a minute. Can we talk to you?
Why? What do you want?
I don't know. We'll figure it out. You were expecting your mother. Where is she?
I don't know. We were heading to Colorado Springs with a lot of other folks when we got separated. I hurried here as quick as I could after, but I ain't found her anywhere. I keep hoping.
Do you need help?
No, please, I just need you to go away. Please.
Lady, I'm trying to help you. You got separated.
There was this smiling lady. She said she had some food.
Ooh, we heard about the
I could
smiling
take some
lady.
back to my mom if I came with her. And next thing I know, she was gonna sell me. She put me in a cage.
Ooh, the smiling lady's a slaver. And that's why she didn't want the crazy man. How did you escape?
One of her men took me out of the cage to...
You don't need to go on.
I kicked him as hard as I could and ran.
Good.
He didn't find me in the dark. And then I saw some refugees and tagged along.
And then you should have brought the refugees back to kick them some more.
Stayed with them till I got here.
Alright, bye-bye.
Bye.
Let's go look at the pile of corpses. The bodies of Dorsey's slain in the recent incursion were tossed haphazardly into this frozen fountain. I wouldn't say haphazardly, I think it's very decorative. I rather like it. La 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 la. Nobody with names. Let's go up this way. See if he has something to say. Other than... I actually want to read that note. Where could that be? We got a note. Junk. Orders from Ranger Command. Is that right? Instructions to Major Vera Prasad. Take command of convoy designated Team November and cross the Rocky Mountains to the city of Colorado Springs. Make contact with Saul Buchanan, aka the Patriarch. Establish a base of operations in Colorado Springs. Recruit and train additional personnel as needed. We already got 2 of those completed pretty well. Preserve the life and position of the Patriarch at all costs. Do whatever is necessary to secure the aid promised to the Desert Rangers. Working on that one. Locate Colonel Angela Death and her advance team. If advance team is deceased, collect bodies for burial. If alive, ascertain reasons for loss of communications. Disciplinary action is authorized at your discretion. I'm pretty sure that the crazy son has them. In the event of your death or incapacitation, these orders shall apply to the senior surviving member of the expedition. Hey, we did that one too. We're doing really good at this. Yeah, I swear that... Yeah, this one. Why you gotta go to Colorado Springs? All the fun's gonna be in the mountains. Surprising those Hotlanders. Can't believe Nellius lets that bitch tell him what to do. Well, fuck it. See you back at camp. And I'm betting you a week's rations I'd take more ears than you. For the deluge.
The deluge of blood is coming for you all!
That... Don't know if that was super informative or what.
No mercy on your soul!
I'll talk to you.
Rangers, what brings you here?
What's with the pillories?
They are the only instrument of justice we need. Serious offenders die by exposure. Sometimes I might grant a reprieve after frostbiters claim their extremities.
Yeah, death by exposure seems really harsh.
Oh, to the contrary. It is more merciful than the punishments meted out by the mountain clans or the gangs of the plains. If we did any less, they would see our nation as weak. And in Colorado, weakness is death. As much as we might long for the world before the bombs, when justice was not so cruel, that is not the world we inhabit.
And let's be honest, Judge. You kind of like it too, don't you?
No, I do not. I only do what the law commands.
And since you're the law around here, I guess you're your own boss.
I follow principles set forth at the second founding of this city, as you know very well. Without our laws and the penalties to enforce them, we're no better than the Wastelanders.
You have no other punishments here.
For some offenses, we have a work camp on the plains. I don't approve of their methods, but it's outside my jurisdiction. Minor infractions, like public drunkenness or disorderly conduct, are punished by a short stay in the sheriff's lockup.
He gestures towards the building behind him. Well, right now there's a statue behind you. Let's talk about something else.
Proceed.
Bye.
Indeed.
They literally have nooses hanging here that are much more humane. Yeah, that was a quick trial. Like, see, he died fast.
No regret, no repentance.
Are you the one yelling? Or I don't think you're supposed to be like, rah, yell at the dead people or dying people.
He'll kill you all!
Let's talk to you. You got a
Marshals,
cool hat.
Finally. I was beginning to think you were never going to help. Hold on now. You aren't marshals. You look like ruffians. Are you here to see the sheriff? Well, I'm first. I've been waiting here on tenterhooks for an hour.
Are you always this rude?
I'm sorry. I was raised better than that. It's just... I am under considerable duress. My family has been kidnapped by those no-good Dorseys, and the marshals will give me no answers about their situation. They won't even speak to me. I must know how the sheriff intends to rescue them. And when.
The marshals seem a bit overwhelmed at the moment.
That may be, but my family is one of the leading families of Colorado Springs. We have been longtime allies of the Patriarch and supporters of all he stands for. Surely that should be given some consideration.
Is there anyone here who you think should get less consideration than you?
I suppose not. We are all equal in the eyes of God, as they say. I am just frustrated. That is all. It doesn't seem that anything is being done.
Who are you, anyway?
My name is Lucia Wesson, daughter of Percival Wesson and Maria Reyes of the 100 Families. But now they and my little brother have been kidnapped by those good-for-nothing Dorseys, and I fear for their lives.
Can you tell us more about the 100 Families?
We are the founding families of Colorado Springs, descended from the survivalists who came together after the deluge of fire and helped the Patriarch build a stronger Colorado. I'm proud to trace my lineage back before the war on both sides of my family.
What exactly is going on here?
Someone let the Dorseys into town, and the savages have taken my family hostage, along with a good many others, and retreated to the Garden of the Gods. I came here to demand that Sheriff Daisy immediately mount an expedition to save them, but her marshals keep putting me off.
We're the Arizona Rangers. We could help you.
Well, you look capable enough, but I don't know you from Adam. Why, you might be robbers or bandits. No. Thanks all the same, but I think I'll continue to wait on the proper authorities. Frustrating though that may be. Sheriff Daisy, I will not leave until you speak to me.
Too old to fight the Dorseys, they said. Ha!
I wonder if I can, like, steal things. Let's talk to this drunk.
Someone's sure having a hell of a party, huh? All that screaming and fireworks?
We should build some more watchtowers around the garden. Dorsey slipped right past the ones we...
Miss Wesson, could you... I'm sorry. I have to talk to these folks. Sorry about that. Are you the Rangers? We were told to expect you. Sheriff Daisy's waiting for you in the back.
Thanks, Torres.
Anytime, Marshal Quan.
Any advice on how to handle Sheriff Daisy?
Don't blink.
Don't blink. Oh no. I will not blink. Can you tell us about the Marshals?
It's on the back of the box. We keep the peace here in Colorado Springs. Mostly, though, we do what Sheriff Daisy says.
What are you working on?
Reports. Lots of reports. The Dorsey raid really tore up the town. Murder, looting, fires. They even attacked this station. Not that they got very far. It's been exhausting.
All right.
Thanks. If you've got any feedback, be sure to fill out a form.
You guys now want to come with? The sheriff is a statuesque woman with graying blonde hair and steel in her smile.
Well, now you must be the Rangers. I'm the sheriff around here, but you can call me Daisy. Old Saul tells me you're a bunch of badasses, and I ain't one to turn away a badass, especially at a time like this.
Well, whoever that person is completely right. I am a badass. Straight to the
you
bone.
Already heard all about the Dorsey raid, so I won't bore you with the details. Suffice it to say, we whooped 'em good, and the survivors are holed up in the Garden of the Gods with a bunch of hostages. Thing is, I lost a lot of marshals. My boys and girls are tired and beat up.
Ooh.
You want to make some fast friends around here? You could go into the garden and speak to those Dorseys for us. Maybe find out how the hell they got into the city in the first place.
Yes. Speak. I mean, I might talk, I don't know. But I like shoot. Me like pew pew. I really like that it's just like, hey, this mission right here gives you these things. A break warden, some armor, helmet, and legs. It just tells you, like, right here. It's just like, hey, do this because it's cool.
And by speak, you mean shoot the everlasting shit out of them and save those hostages, right, boss?
Quan, I hear you're some fancy liaison now. Old Saul taking my people without even asking? How dare he? Anyway, yes, you rascal. That's exactly what I mean. But question him first, you hear?
Ma'am, yes, ma'am.
You know what they say, ask questions while shooting first. Lucia Wesson wants to talk to you about rescuing her family from the Dorseys.
That girl? You think I ain't heard her yapping? But I got a couple of 50 other people yapping at me, too. Tell you what, though. Her people are 100 family folks from the fancy side of town, so they got some pull. You can do me a big favor and kill 2 birds with 1 stone if you take little Miss Wesson with you when you go to save them.
I did want to take her hat. I mean, take her with me.
In fact, I'm going to insist on it. I need that girl out of my hair. I'll let Lipinski know you're bringing her along. He won't let you into the garden without her. Don't worry. She knows which end of the gun the bullets come out of. Go in there and kick some ass, Rangers.
Yes, ma'am. Coffee makers. Alright. I want to look at the rest of your stuff. See if there's anything I can be sneaky about. It's not stealing. I'm interested in supply acquisitions. Good cop, bad cop, and a swinging exposed light bulb. Classic. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Some med packs and an injury kit? I call that worthy loot. Ooh. Lockpicking level 4. I'll be back for you. Ooh, a drug stash? Ooh, a medical crate. Oh, some more meds. Oh, I knew that. Medical crate. Alright, let's talk to this whiny girl and have her come with us.
I'm not sure why the sheriff didn't assign me marshals, but, well, beggars can't be choosers. I am the Miss Wesson she spoke of. Lucia Wesson, daughter of Percival Wesson and Maria Reyes of the 100 Families.
If you're gonna say that every time we talk to you, we're gonna duct tape your mouth closed.
As Sheriff Daisy told you, they and some of our neighbors were taken hostage by the Dorseys, and I mean to free them. All of them. So, I'm ready when you are.
Yep, I'm ready. Yeah, let's talk about your combat experience.
Certainly. My father taught me to shoot almost before I could walk, and I'm the best shot in the city.
I mean, humble brag.
Oh, it's true. She's a prodigy, all right.
Yeah,
also a pain in the ass.
I believe Marshal Kwan. I am taking a kid into combat. I don't care. Have you killed anyone?
No. But I have hunted.
We're gonna have some psychological issues on your first kill, eh?
There's no need to worry that I will be shy about pulling the trigger. I promise, strangers, if it is to save my family, I will not hesitate.
I'm not worried about your inability to pull the trigger. I'm worried about the after effects. Ooh, what's that? Alright then, let's go.
At last.
I want to look at your stats. See, she has hair and a hat. What the hell, game? Why can't I have hair and a hat? And her hat is super cool. She's got a big old pistol. I'll let you keep it. No armor. And I don't have any extras. What is this thing? Oh no. I don't like that. Let's use an injury kit. Yeah, on you. Use everyone's health. Get rid of that. What else do I... What other bad things we got? Nothing bad, nothing bad. Good, good. Good stuff. Alright, group. I don't know if that worked. Let's go.
We'll have our revenge.
How's your family?
You ain't seen the last
What are you doing?
of us.
Oh, cringe. Always going the wrong way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
We ain't weak like you.
I'm missing someone. Where the heck are you?
Nelius Dorsey lives. He'll kill you all.
Alright, now we got all 6. I don't know where we're supposed to go. I have no clue. But we're going to continue exploring this area.
Cowardly attack on Colorado Springs.
A cat! Oh man! Oh man, I want a cat. Hello? Hello, kitty. Oh. Can I, like, assign the dog to somebody else? I just want to, like, be like, this is your master now. I don't want everybody to have an animal follower just to have an animal. What was that noise?
Would I even keep a
shotgun around if and I don't use it.
Do you know?
Guard.
Consarn it! You Dorsey peckerheads, get on out of there!
The old man is shouting into the nearby shop and waving a shotgun around.
Hush up now, Josiah. You can't go in there alone. They'll kill you.
You think I can't handle myself? I've put down worse than these in my time.
Since when? You've been a shopkeeper all your life.
When she notices you, an expression of relief crosses her face.
Will you help me talk some sense into this old fool? If he goes after those Dorseys, he'll get himself killed.
What's going on here?
Some of those Dorsey bastards are hiding out in my shop. My shop! Finest clothing store in the whole dang town. So I'm going in after them.
Why don't you let us professionals handle this?
Thank you. Keep an old man from killing himself, will you?
Killing myself? Can't you pretend to have some faith in me, Martha? Especially in front of these soldier types?
He shakes his head, then turns to you.
You do this, you'll get a nice discount at the shop.
I like discounts.
Assuming I still have a shop by the time it's all over.
Alright, well, quick save. Because we're playing on hard. Hey. Yeah, you better come with. Open this door. Combat. What's going on now? Oh, not combat?
Shit, Hotlanders! We thought you was all dead! Back off! I put one in your skull for that!
Armor system. That enemy has armor, which means that it can block some of your incoming damage. Fortunately, all weapons have a penetration stat. If your weapon's penetration is equal to or greater than your enemy's armor, your weapon will deal full damage. If your weapon's penetration is less than the target's armor, you'll do a proportionate amount of damage, but no more than 80%. Examples: penetration 15 versus armor 10 equals 100% damage. Penetration 5 versus armor 10, 50% damage. Penetration 9 versus armor 10 is 80% damage. Well, I mean, that guy died, so yeah, he's a dead guy. We move over here. We've got a pistolier. Ooh, he's got a lot of life. I'm hoping that they will all die before he has the chance to fight back. What weapon we got here? Move up like this. You're a little tankier, so hopefully that'll be fine. Oh my goodness, no. Oh, jeez. Is somebody gonna be able to kill him? Anybody? Anybody? 45%. Ooh, ouch. Hey, puppy. Oh, how'd you miss? Bad puppy. Got him. We took a tiny amount of damage. Nothing I can't handle. Alright, I want to loot your shop before I get discounts. Money, car, and scrap. Ooh. A bladed weapon. Requires 2 melee combat. Ain't got nobody who can melee combat. Old handkerchief. Some stuff. Oh, yes, yes, yes. Oh, man. Lockpicking 5. Injury kit and a med pack. Ammo box. Alright, sir. I have saved your shop. Unfortunately, They managed to loot everything before I could kill them. Hey, good looking.
Phew, boy. Thanks again for taking care of those Dorseys. Say, if you got hurt in that scrap, you should see a friend of mine, Doc Parker. He set up a clinic in the Arapahoe garage, just outside the city gate.
He gestures down the road to the north.
And here, a little token of our appreciation.
Very nice.
Come on back after we reopen the shop.
No, can't just go sell me clothes now. And does clothes include armor, or is it just for the fashion sense? Because I'm all about Wasteland fashion. Fashion land. There's a shop over here.
This here's Market Square. The Arapahoe garage is just outside the city gates. My old friend Doc Parker set up a clinic there. Parker's the best doctor in town. Be a hell of an asset if we can persuade him to join the Rangers. Careful though. The doc is prickly at the best of times. And these are not the best of times.
Alright, let's see what you got.
Jimmy Bob's still standing. Dorseys or no Dorseys. You think a little raid would stop Snappin Jimmy Bob? No siree. Oh, hey, new faces. Let me know if you need to restock. I hear there's still some Dorseys in the city.
What's that contraption on the end of your stall?
Oh, that's my prized possession. A genuine pre-apocalypse, fully functional microwave. I can cook up some truly gourmet delicacies with it. But the damn power got cut in the fighting. It'll take the city weeks to fix it.
What's your story, Jimmy Bob?
That's Snappin Jimmy Bob, thank you.
I'm just gonna call you Jimmy Bob. What's your story, Snappin Jimmy Bob?
Not that much to tell. My dad was a trader, and a good one. And now I'm a trader, and a good one. Might seem boring to wandering muscle like yourself, but I like it.
Let's trade.
Let's.
Yes, I am very interested in selling my junk. Sell junk. Alright, you got Snickers. I want to look at your weapons. Nothing. Armor. Nothing. Ammunition. Interesting. What is it? What is it ammunition for? Is there a frozen ferret gun out there? Usable items. Ooh, a machine turret. Ooh. Requires mechanics. Some Nico Pops. A treat for tongue and lung. Smoke to gain extra crit chance for a long time, but suffer hit chance afterwards. Ooh. Alright, you got anything else? Ooh. Ooh. Converts to cold damage. Oh my goodness, it's expensive, but look how nice it is. An advanced heat pump connects the cryocell directly to the weapon's ammunition. 15% chance to apply frozen. We already got that. Full choke. Works by constricting the angle of fire, increasing effective range. Gives you an extra meter. A staple attachment from the pre-World War. This basic scope provides a modest zoom, so it just gives more range. Laser sight, a classic sighting tool. The red beam can make it easier to aim, but can also get lost in some environments. Gives extra critical damage. A taped grip for extra crit chance. Balancing weights, which reduce min damage, but increase max damage and penetration. No mission items, no miscellaneous items. Alright, I mean, that's all you got. I'm not particularly interested in any of these, mainly because I have no way to weapon mod at the moment. So I'm not just going to start planning for the future when I could find things. Alright, that'll be the end of this episode. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to like and subscribe. Maybe leave a comment below. And I will see you next time.